Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm taking you through a 20-minute full body Pilates workout. You don't need any equipment today, and we're getting started in a child's pose. So bring your knees out as wide as the mat, bring your big toes to touch, sit your hips down towards your heels, and reach the arms forward. Start to melt your torso down into the mat here, taking nice deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth, just feeling the hips start to release and open up. And when you're ready, walk your hands over to the left side of your mat, pressing your right hip down towards your heel, stretching out the right side of the body. And then walk your hands over to the right side of the mat, pressing your left hip down, stretching out that left side. And walk your hands back through center. Find that regular child's pose for a couple more deep breaths here. And shift it forward now, finding an all-fours position, stacking shoulders over wrists and hips over knees. Take an inhale as you arch your back, dropping your stomach towards the floor, lift your chest and your chin. And exhale, tuck chin to chest and round through the spine. Inhale, arch the back, chin and chest lift. Exhale, chin to chest, curve up through the spine. 2 more. Inhale, arch the back, stretch out the front side of that body. Exhale, round through the spine, stretching out the back. Last one. Inhale, find that cow pose. And exhale to find that cat. Find your neutral spine now, and swing your hips to the right as you look over your right shoulder, then swing to the left as you look over the left shoulder. Swing to the right in our little tail wags here, and swing to the left. Give me 2 more each side, just waking up the spine, feeling that lateral flexion. Last one each side. And hold it through center. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips up and back, find that downward facing dog. And start to pedal out your legs here, alternating bending into one knee at a time, pressing the opposite heel down towards the mat, feeling this nice full body stretch. And then press both heels down onto your mat. Gently bend into your knees and walk your hands back towards your feet, finding that forward fold. Once you're there, start to pedal out your feet once again, getting a deeper stretch for the backs of the legs. And press the heels down, 1 vertebrae at a time. Roll all the way up through the spine, reaching your arms up overhead at the top and pressing them down by your sides. Awesome job. Come into the center of your mat now and step your feet out nice and wide with your toes turned out at a 45-degree angle. Bring your hands down in front of your hips and inhale to bend the knees, lift the arms. Exhale, straighten the legs, lower the arms. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straight. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, they lower down. So just bend the knees. Press to straight, starting to wake up the lower body here, flowing nicely through the arms as well. Just give me 3 more. Last 2. And let's hold it low here. Bring your hands onto your hips. Now lift your legs halfway up and bend all the way down. Straighten halfway and all the way down. 6 more here. Never letting those legs come fully straight, just lifting up to that halfway point, and right back down to that nice low squat. Inhaling to lift up, exhaling to sink it low for 2 more. And last one. Hold low in your squat now. Lift your left heel up, place it down, lift the right heel, place it down, left heel, and right heel. Give me 8 more each side, adding in a little pulse with the hips each time you lift and lower the heel, holding low in your squat this entire time, so a nice deep bend through those knees, working into the calves a little bit more as we alternate lifting one heel up at a time, for 3 more each side, 2 more, and last one. Hold that left heel lifted now, reach your arms straight overhead and pulse the hips for 10. For 9, up and down with those hips, holding the left heel lifted the entire time. For 4, 3, 2, hold low, lower the left heel, lift the right, and we pulse for 10. For 9, up 2 inches, down 2 inches with those hips, pulsing for 5, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the right heel and pulse for 10. For 9, this is where we finish this series. Can you sink down 1 inch more? We pulse for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press all the way to straight through the legs. Turn your toes forward. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, dive forward for a nice little wide-legged forward fold. Feeling a release for those legs. And then heel toe your feet together so they're hip distance apart. And exhale to lower your hips all the way down onto your mat. And we're going to come down onto the left side of the body now. So come all the way down onto your left side, resting your head on your arm. And let's get ready for a clamshell series. So stack your right leg on top of your left, keep the left knee on the mat, and lift your toes up into the air. Take an inhale, and on your exhale, open the right knee towards the sky. Inhale, close. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. Just 4 more like this, starting to warm up through that right glute. Exhaling to squeeze that right glute open and close. Last one before we add on. So now I want you to kick that right leg straight out, bend it in, open your clamshell, and close. Extend the leg up on the diagonal, bend it in, open, and close. 4 more. Extend the leg out, bend it in, open, close, like you're trying to kick off the top corner of a room. So really diagonally kicking upwards with that right leg here. This is your last one before we add on once again. So this time, extend your leg straight out, bend, open, extend the right leg, bend, and close. Again, kick your leg diagonally up, bend it in, open, kick it straight up, bend, and close. 4 more. Extend out, lower, open, extend, bend, and close for 3 more, trying to really lift up through that right glute each time you extend through that leg. Last 2. Oh, I messed that one up a little bit. It's a tricky little combo. And last one, extend that leg out, bend it in, open, extend, bend, and close. Now extend that right leg on the diagonal. You can lower your left leg down now. And then let's just lower and lift that right leg. Lower down and lift for 6 more. Lower and lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, squeeze through that right glute and lift it straight up towards the sky. Pointing through that foot, nice and elongated through the right leg. This is your last one. Hold that leg lifted and give me circles to the front for 10. For 9. For 8, drawing tiny little circles with that right big toe, burning out through that right glute. 3 more in this direction. And reverse it, circles to the back for 10. Drawing circles about the size of a baseball here, just rotating from the hip. And hold it through center now. Flex your foot, pulse the leg up for 10. For 9, this is where we finish. Can you lift it up 1 inch higher for these final 5? Last 4, just for 3, 2, and 1. Draw that right knee in towards the chest. Extend your left leg long down the mat. And feel that nice little release for the right hip. Extend your right leg long in line with the left now down the side of your mat. And wrap your left arm around your waist and place your right hand directly in front of your left shoulder. Inhale here. On your exhale, press through the right hand to straighten that right arm. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, push yourself up. Inhale, lower. 8 more in these single arm tricep push-ups. So keeping that right elbow hugged in towards the body, keeping it in line with that right wrist, not letting it flare outwards in front of you, working the back side of that upper right arm. If you can't extend your arm all the way straight, that is totally fine. Just try to push yourself up as far as you can and lower all the way back down. Just give me 2 more here. And last one. Lower down and extend that right arm straight overhead, reaching towards the top side of that mat. And then let's roll over onto our backs, getting ready to work the core, giving the upper body and the glutes a nice little break. So bend your knees, separate your feet hip distance apart, interlace your hands behind your head with the elbows out nice and wide, and on your exhale, just curl up through the chest and inhale, lower down. Exhale, crunch up. Inhale, lower. So trying to lift head, neck, and shoulder blades up off of that mat, really curling up through the chest and lowering right back down. Tucking the chin slightly down towards the chest to avoid any pressure on the neck. We're here for 2 more. And last one, let's hold lifted in that crunch now. Release your hands, grab a hold of your right knee, hug it in towards your chest, and extend the left leg. Pull the right knee in and switch. Switch and switch for 8 more each side in our single leg stretch. So just alternating, drawing one knee in towards the chest at a time, extending the other leg long, while we hold lifted up through the chest, balanced on those shoulder blades, crunched up through the core, just switching through the legs. Just give me 1 more each side. And hold with the left knee in. Now straighten your left leg, grabbing the back of your calf. Pull the left leg in and switch. Switch and switch. 8 more each side. So the same exact idea, we just have a longer lever now. So those legs are straight instead of bent, getting a nice stretch for the hamstrings while still working the core here. So switch and switch. Just for 2 more each side. And last one, hold with the right leg in, bend your right knee, bring your hands behind your head, draw left elbow to right knee, and switch. Switch and switch. So finishing off this core series with our crisscross. So bending one knee in at a time while drawing opposite elbow across towards opposite knee, burning out the obliques here, trying to stay nice and lifted, still up through that chest as we switch and switch for 3 more, 2, and 1. Hold through center, lower down through the chest, hug the knees in towards the body, and take a couple circles with those knees in either direction, just releasing any tension through the center of the body. Hug your knees in tight one last time, release them down, and let's roll over now onto the right side of the body, getting ready to repeat that clamshell series. So rest your head on your arm, that right knee stays down on the mat, and you're lifting your toes up towards the sky. On your exhale, open that left knee up towards the sky, finding that clamshell position. Inhale, close, and exhale, open. 4 more like this, just warming up that left glute just like we did on the right. In 2 more, we'll add on. Last one. Now extend that left leg out, bend it in, open, and close. Extend the left leg, bend, open, close. 4 more. So just like on that first side, I want you to focus on kicking that leg out on a nice high diagonal angle so that you're feeling that squeeze through the left glute. Last 2 before we add on once again. And last one. So now kick the leg out on a diagonal, bend it in, open, extend, bend, and close. Kick it out, bend, open, extend, bend, and close. 4 more here. A lot of moving parts, really feeling this burn start to intensify through that left glute for 3 more. Last 2 rounds of this. And last one. Hold with that left leg extended out now. Lower the right leg down, and then lower your left leg and lift. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift. Squeezing into that left glute, trying to lift that leg up nice and high each time. We're here for 4 more, moving with control. 3 more. Final 2. And final 1. Hold it lifted. Give me circles to the front for 10. For 9. For 8. Just drawing little circles once again with that leg about the size of a baseball here. And switch directions. Give me 10 more circles here. Can you lift that leg up 1 inch higher? Really burn out through that left glute. Hold the leg through center now, flex the foot and pulse it up for 10. For 9, this is where we finish this side glute clamshell series. We get a little stretch after this. In 3, 2, and 1. Lower the leg down, draw your left knee in towards the chest and extend your right leg long, feeling that nice little release for the left hip. Extend that left leg long to meet the right now and wrap your right arm around your rib cage, placing your left hand in front of that right shoulder. Inhale here. Exhale, press into the left palm and straighten that left arm as much as you can. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press and lift. We've got 8 more here. I know this is a tricky move, really feeling it on that one side here, that left tricep. Exhaling to press it up. Inhale, lower it down, trying to put more weight in the base of your palm here to really activate up the back side of that left arm as you lower it down and press to lift. We're just here for 3 more. This is your final 2. And last one, you can do it. Press it up. Lower it down and reach your left arm straight overhead, stretching out that tricep. Lower it down and let's get ready for our final series of this class now. We've got a high plank combo. So let's flip around so our shoulders are stacked over the wrists and step your feet back and let's find that high plank. So for that combo, you're gonna lift the right leg up and lower, lift the left leg and lower, draw right knee across and left knee across. Again, right leg lifts, right knee to left elbow, left knee to right elbow. 8 more times. Right leg, right knee across, left knee across. So really working the entire body here, getting that little glute lower body burn with those leg lifts, shoulder burn by holding yourself up in that plank, and of course a core burn as we challenge ourselves to stay in this high plank for this entire final series. We are almost done with this class. This is where we finish, and then we will take a nice full body stretch. We've just got 3 more rounds of this. You can do it. Stay in it. 2 more. And last one, right leg lifts, left leg lifts, right knee across, left knee across, and drop your knees, hips sit back, reach the arms forward for a very well-deserved child's pose. Shift forward onto all fours. Inhale to lift your right arm up towards the sky. Exhale, thread the needle, reaching it under the left side of the body, dropping down onto the right shoulder and the right cheek for a little spinal twist. Inhale, lift the right arm back, straight up. Exhale, place it down. Inhale, left arm lifts. Exhale, thread the needle, getting that spinal twist on this side, little stretch for the upper body. Inhale, reach that left arm up. Exhale, place it down. Now tuck your toes under, lift your knees and press your hips up and back, finding that downward dog once again, just like we did in the beginning of class. Maybe noticing how it feels a little bit different now as you pedal out the legs once again. And press both heels down now, and gently walk your hands back towards your feet, finding that forward fold. Grab a hold of opposite elbow, sway gently from side to side, releasing out that spine. Hold through center now, drop your hands, shake your head yes, shake it no. Now cross your right foot over your left, trying to straighten that left leg, getting a bit deeper of a glute stretch, an IT band stretch for that left side. Uncross and switch, left foot crosses over right, getting a stretch for the right glute, right IT band. Uncross, and then nice and slow roll up one vertebrae at a time, reaching your arms up overhead. Grab a hold of your left wrist and lift up and over to the right, getting a side stretch. Inhale through center, exhale switch, lift up and over to the left. One more each side. Inhale through center, exhale up and over to the right. And last one, inhale through center, exhale up and over to the left. Inhale through center, reach your arms straight up overhead. And exhale, press them down by your sides. And that is it for today's 20-minute full body Pilates workout. I hope you liked it. If you did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thanks, everyone.